DorkLair collecting video. Today I've got a look at some prototype accessories from the upcoming Armies of Ashmore line from the Defenders of Eden comic book series by Ideas from Mars. My friends Matthew from Ideas from Mars and Len from Wolf King Customs printed up these extra accessory parts and said, hey, why don't you take a look at these? And I said, hell yes. And one of the cool things about these weapons, which are sculpted by Four Horsemen Studio, though they're not meant to be with Mythic Legions, or they're not necessarily meant to be compatible with Mythic Legions, just by their sheer size and scaling, they work perfectly well with Ogre Scale Mythic Legions figures. And since I don't have any of the Armies of Ashmore figures in hand, this is the perfect opportunity to show just how well they do scale with the Ogre Scale Mythic Legions figures. Okay, let's get a look at exactly what they sent. And these being Four Horsemen sculpts, they are always going to be just incredible. The talent over there is amazing. The skill level is so high on these things. Like they always look better than other lines. And one of the things that's really great about Four Horsemen Studios is that they have their factories dialed in. So sometimes you'll see like amazing sculpts and then the factory will put out something a little softer. But Four Horsemen does an excellent job of making sure their factories put out exactly what they sculpt. And so you can see like the kind of like the bone features in the horns there. Tons of just texturing and everything. Once these figures come out, they're going to look amazing. So there's that shield, the Triceratops shield right there. And then we have this axe, which has like a bone spike on the top, or like a horn spike. And you have these diamond-shaped extra edges that just seem incredibly fierce. But yeah, big chunky weapons right here. Oh, and I didn't mention that the shield has a very similar system to the Mythic Legions, but like this thing is gigantic. This is huge. This is ogre scale grip, massive thing. I know that Matthew tends to call his figures brute scale, but really they are definitely closer in girth and size to the Ogre Scale Legions figures. And then probably my favorite of the items, at least in terms of just like slapping this thing on a big old Ogre Scale Barbarian type figure, is this club right here. This thing is sweet. It's just like a cube head with horn parts on there. And again, the sculpture, just awesome stuff. When these are painted up, I mean, they're going to be pretty mind-blowing. And then the handle, let's see if we can get a good look at it. Wood grain on the handle is so crisp, just a lot of awesome details on these weapons. And then the final piece is this double shield here. And so this one has a peg on each side, so the characters can hold each one in the separate arm, or you can combine them. Now, this 3D print is not going to put together, but once these are factory molds, they will actually like fit in there perfectly and they'll peg together. And then you can either have it as one whole shield or you could have it as two separate ones on the arms. And again, tons of great sculptural details all throughout. The thing that really sets Four Horsemen sculpts apart. And so Matthew has just an amazing partner to work with on these. And I think this line is going to be absolutely killer. The Kickstarter is live now. They are a couple weeks in and they're very close to being fully funded and then onward toward those stretch goals. There's a lot of cool stuff. I'll throw a link in the description below. But yeah, very quick one here for you. Just a quick look at the Armies of Ashmore weapons, Mythic Legion scale in terms of ogre scale, and just excellent, excellent sculptures here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you.